Women's Open Premier League.
Yes, we are on. I'm just waiting for the main commentator, Nathan Loveday's running across the field to come.
I'm definitely not Nathan Loveday.
And I'm definitely not a lead commentator. So no, we're looking for a good game here. Yeah, been in the grand final a couple of years ago, Canterbury versus Manly, a repeat, and the Doggies will be looking to turn that around.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Beautiful day, beautiful sunny day.
I'm tag teaming out. I'm handing over to Loveday.
Finally got someone that knows what they're doing. Nathan, you left me high and dry, mate. I don't know. I'm only a co, I'm not a lead.
Hey, just had to do the Harold hold over here. Probably give us 30-odd seconds to catch me breath and we'll get into it, eh?
Yeah. Just saying, mate, repeat of the grand final a couple of years ago. And that day Manly got up convincingly in the end, and the Doggies will be looking at maybe changing it. And they are capable. They've got a great coach in Pete Forrester who will have his tactics to try and unsettle this great Manly team that have won a lot.
No doubt. Pete's always up to something, so he'll definitely have something up his sleeve. There is absolutely no question of that. So. And
we're surrounded by the Doggy supporters to our left and right, behind the Manly box. That could be the tactic number one.
They've come in, they've done a lot of work. Canterbury over the last couple of years, their junior base, over 700 players and participants now. And yeah, it's a big crowd here. They're piling in here. We're going to be surrounded, I think, I think you mentioned earlier that we're going to be 3 or 4 deep, and here we are.
Yeah, looking great. What a great day.
We got the perfect weather for it, and surely we can't jinx ourselves here. Surely it's going to be a fantastic afternoon, and this one will probably follow the last. The last game was an absolute cracker, Bankstown and Parramatta.
I heard.
Parramatta stealing it at the death.
Been a few upsets today, Nate, so I wonder if there's another one on the cards here.
Yeah,
Manly will be favourites. Yeah, Manly will be favourites, but the Doggies are more than capable of winning this, more than capable.
Yeah, well, that game in the last game there ebbed and flowed. You wouldn't believe, second half. We always knew, Jason and I, the defence was going to be tight, and it was just Luke Osborne, a class of Luke Osborne, a player like that. He stole it at the death, and 19 seconds left. We had Roy Prasad make an error just in front of us here, where Bankstown had all the momentum, and he holds that. Who knows? That's the case there, but here we go, the Women's Prem, we're underway, and the Smith medalist, how fitting, taps off and takes it as Dogs run right to left on the screen. There's Flanagan with the ball. She'll take it forward, and Young will go, and Bear Tandak will on the sweep play, and they go and give it away to Young. Good hands there.
She had numbers there left
play, and they come back long, and there's Kate Phillips over this far side. She's been very good for Canterbury on the wing this year, and there's Tandak now picks up back to Young, and Young dives at the line, and we've got Durdovich there with the touch, and Shelley Davis will take it out, and Canterbury. Claire Tandak, she just keeps on keeping on, doesn't she?
Oh, mate, she's truly one of the greats of our game. Oh, she dropped that ball. Oh, we got away with it. Yeah, Claire Tandak, one of the greats, the absolute greats.
Oh, we've had a referee stack. Nothing better than seeing that. Everyone in the crowd will have a good laugh at that as they push forward there with Clifford. She plays it for Petey. Petey picks it up, steps off the left, throws it over the top, and we've got a penalty from referee Kai Maruda, who took a stack there on the on one of the early touches. And first set to Manly here on the line. So this is
replaced. Replaced. Well, they got numbers here.
And they go wide now, and they'll look to bring it back the other side. Petey with the ball gives it away to Clifford. And Petey will go at the line. She's just come on that far side over there. I'm not sure who it is. It might be Keely Silva, the vice-captain. And they'll dance again. And Petey now. Clifford gets the ball to Petey. Petey looks and steps and dives, and they're off the line with a good touch. And that was
great touch.
Zali Austin. Bankstown St George Junior there getting off the line to make the touch, and she squeezed in there. I believe she plays on the wing, but no, it's Steph Cummins who come on the field, and they give the ball away to Petey. Petey throws flat, and it's a good touch there by Austin. And they'll play the ball, and they're on the attack. Heavy attack here, and there's Petey. She drops down. There's Nicholas, picks it up. Nicholas is through, is she? She is. Here she goes over the top and long, and we've got to try.
Ran dead. She's ran dead.
Oh, no. We even put up the sponsors' bollards at the end so they at least know where they're going, and she's gone too far.
That's good work there by Zara. to get through.
As the Dogs now through Flanagan. Takes it up and dishing there and come wide. And there's a good dump. And you go forward and there's Chung picks it up and Chung flips it for Beck. Chung picks it up and she's going to go flat.
Got him
away. There's Andy Law. Hands away. Good pass.
Oh.
Tell you what, if the Dogs can roll like that all day, Manly are going to have to come up with something on the to stop that, because that was sharp play there from the Dogs.
Yeah, if Caitlin was a bit flatter there, that's a try.
And they'll head towards their box, the Manly side, and there's Clifford with the ball up over the 10 and play to Sarah Peaty, and there's sister Laura and Rogers at dummy half, and ball's played away, and they give it away to Carruthers, and Carruthers plays it. Ball's picked up, and long left to right. Sammy Rogers. Has she? Try. Yes, she has. Bleasdale points to the spot. Manly with the first play, and first try of the game.
Yeah, that was Brittany Clifford. A great strike done for Britt there. Not her favourite side. She normally throws right to left, but can throw that way, and that's a beautiful left to right on the weaker side. Great work, Brittany. And great hole hitting by the rest of the team for Sammy to score the first try.
That's Flanagan now, the Dogs. They'll tap it, and they go forward there. Silver with the ball, and there's Young will play it. Silver gives it back to Young. They got long pass over the top, and Enright Bullock scores. Anything you can do, we can do better. Canterbury hit straight back. We're locked at 1-1.
Yeah, Courtney Young there, great work. I mean, she is playing unreal. That's a great part. Great setup again for her, and just beat her left middle on the outside and crowded numbers. Great pass to finish it off.
And some sharp play by the Dogs to hit back.
She's been playing unreal. I mean, Courtney, she did win the Karen Smith medal. That says it all. She's had a great
That's
year.
a penalty every day of the week.
Yeah.
Sam Piper's missed it, and Logan Flanagan, she would have been practicing that all week, and you'll get a chance to watch that on the replay, and you'll see the leg go in the ruck. But you take every chance that you don't take, isn't it?
That's good recycling there to make the yards. Oh, that could be a penalty.
Silver told to play the ball just over halfway is Claire Tandek now, and gets the ball and gives it away to Young, and Young now plays it forward, and the Rooster play, and they're going to go back for Young again. He's there, and
great
Young's
dump.
got the ball. She's offside. She goes at it. Claire Tandek, but the second touch was made. I thought we should have a penalty there, Paul.
No, it could have been a penalty, but Hannah's come on and saved the try from an offside position. Hannah Dyball there. Great work. Could have been a penalty, yes, for advantage play, but yeah. We
saw some good advantage earlier in the day for the women's Div 1, Paul. The referees have done a fantastic job all day here today. And
a lot of pressure on the referees when the pace gets quicker.
When the crowd's in like this, like for those of you that can see it on the footage, if we get a chance to pan a bit later, no doubt Jake will give everyone a good look at the crowd that's here. He's doing a great job for Bar TV here, a live stream through New South Wales Touch Facebook page, but there's a massive crowd here. They're in right along the top here of the Canterbury Velodrome, and there are two, 3 deep on the concourse area, and they're here to watch some fantastic touch, and that's what's been produced so far today, and it's with our drop-offs out the back galore, and here they go now through Beck, and Tandek picks it up, and she gives it away to Law, and they go the wrap around. The old colours play, and just out in front from Tandek.
I tell you what Manly are doing wrong at the moment is they're rolling into their defensive line, and it's given Canterbury great chance to run across field and create numbers. I mean, they could be up 3 tries now, the Doggies. They've left 2 out there.
It's a different trend to what we saw through their Women's Div 2 and Women's Div 1, Paul. Yeah, they're getting off the line and putting a lot of pressure on the attack of the oppositions, whereas this Manly side are rolling. Do you think it's a tactic, or maybe to save the legs because of the warmer weather?
I don't think it's a tactic, because normally Manly get up better than any other team in the competition, and they're just rolling. So I'm sure Brownlee will address that, or unless it is a tactic.
So that'll be Kristen Brown, the head coach of the women's program at Manly, and as I said, they're looking for the three-peat in the women's top divisions of Premier League and Div 1. They pick the ball up, and there's Carruthers. She steps in, looks and goes, and Lucy McDonald can't handle it. But a good set nevertheless, as we spoke about in the last game, Paul, that you want to be leaving that ball down that end of the field.
Yeah, it is, and that's what will come. We'll see who makes that first mistake, and that's what we're all banking on. Getting up in Oh, great work by
Andy
Law there.
Getting through, and there's Sailor Perrott getting it up to halfway, and Young, they're full of running. Cummins is on the field now with Young. Cummins now gets it up towards an attacking position. Young will pick it up and scoot. Young's got it all ends up, and she looks for the switch for Silver, but good defence there by the Manly girls. And I'll go forward.
That was Lucy McDonald there.
Lucy McDonald with some good defence for the Manly side. Oh, dummy and throw there. Clifford and Sammy Rogers will tuck it under the arm with the black tape around the right wrist.
And here's Shelley, full
of
energy.
Shelley Davis, Rochelle Davis picks it up.
That's who will be getting them going. Just got a message from her sister, Danny, told me go Manly.
Oh,
listen to
that. And here she is. Oh, quick hands, a good defence, and the same ball down. Ball down's the cause. So
I think it was. I think it hit her in the stomach region, so yeah.
And Canterbury now will get the opportunity to...
They had their chance there, 3-on-2. They 2-on-1, so...
They'll go through now, and Canterbury with Cummins, they'll get up over halfway.
And this is where they'll try and stop the roll. Oh, good.
Go forward, and Canterbury up over halfway to Chung. And okay, the ball to Tandek, and Tandek now trying to take her on.
Yeah, she shouldn't have touched her.
Bleasdale, she agrees with you, Paul.
Yeah, I thought so. She didn't have to put her hand up. She should have just kept rolling back. They've got a chance here, the doggies.
Hooked it back with Chung, and good hands there by the experienced campaigner in Tandek, and they'll go back and through, and
they're not moving up, Manly. They're surprising me. Normally they move up. I would think there'll be a penalty here.
Looking to play some advantage, you'd hope there, and Tandek gives the ball away, and that's Bissett with the ball, and Tandek.
Great work by Hannah.
Some good defence there by Dieball and Davis. They're the two you want in defence if you're going to have them there. They're very classy players. And with Denny obviously tuning in at home up there in sunny Queensland.
Yeah, she just sent me a message telling me I'm a great commentator. I'll take that.
She's probably a little bit jealous of the beautiful weather we have down here at the moment.
Yeah.
Not sure how it is in Queensland, but
it's never good.
It's nice that we've got the sun here.
Don't like Queensland, it's never good. To all my Queensland friends.
Thanks for tuning in as well, all the Queenslanders. I know they love the Vawdon Cup. Hear all about it. They wish they had one similar up there.
They're very jealous of us in all ways. Is this going to Queensland?
They also, this is live streamed all across the country. I think there's people in Ireland tuning in as well. And
inside ball.
Chance, Flanagan for the line. And we've got Mr. Sam Piper. Nickname Rowdy Roddy.
I tell you what, they're not moving off the line, Manly. So right now, if I'm looking at Canterbury, I would really be chopping them holes because they are just going sideways and not moving forward defensively.
It's an interesting tactic, especially with this Canterbury side attacking the line. You've got Young, and there's Law, and pushed off the ball, and they've got space and numbers there out the wing to Zali Austin, and he plays the ball out.
I think when Courtney runs straight at the line, she's so dangerous. When she runs sideways, all good defenders will get you in here.
Logan Flanagan. They've got space. She looks inside, looks out. And Logan, she's had a good couple of years with the New South Wales Origin mixed open side. She leading try scorer a couple of years ago. I think she had another good year this year.
Yeah, she got 2 years ago. She got player of the series, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she had a great year. Oh, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we lost the mix, but...
And went down this year, unfortunately, but we do hold the shield, though. It's proudly been displayed. Everyone here in New South Wales had a good look at it today in the Velodrome clubhouse.
Oh, good hands, Sammy. Great hands.
And here they go, the Eagles on halfway. We're locked at 1-1, 8 to go. This game is flying by here.
Yeah, look at Shelley. Straight away makes 15 yards.
Pick it up.
This is a combination that could get him a try.
Dieball now with the ball. She looks at Cummins, and good touch there by Chung. So with Denny, and she's watching at home, are you open to give us an opinion on who's the better sister?
No, not if I want to live. Because whoever I say, I'm going to get belted by the other one. So
I know you'll absolutely love me putting you on the spot there.
Yeah. I'm not going to commentate on any of them. Only one of them lives in the better state.
Yeah, well, that almost gives her a points decision, I'd say.
Yeah, but Danny bleeds blue, and she lets Pete Norman know every time, so I love her for that.
As they go up over the 10, the Dogs, and there's Tendak and big touch, but Young picks it up. Are they playing advantage?
They got numbers
Here
here. They got
Tendak
numbers.
over the top, and Keely Silva can't hold onto it. Some good play from the Dogs, and this is end-to-end stuff.
She already warned me, I can't repeat some of the words, but I'll say be careful of what I say.
I think Spearsy heard you loud and clear.
Oh, here goes the
So
go.
Sammy Rogers goes forward, and
Oh, she'll go here. She'll
he's
go
got
here.
Nicholas, and they give the ball away. And
Yeah.
there it is with McDonald,
There's a
and the ball's
chance, yeah.
picked up by Carruthers. Carruthers goes out the back, and it's good defence.
Good defence by Caitlin there. Great defence.
And the Dogs will go in. We're going end-to-end stuff here in the Women's Opens, and this is of a very, very good standard. This guy, Jesus. Boom!
I've seen that too many years in my time. So smart.
Just heading to, always good when you get a bit of momentum heading towards the box and the
and Claire
you get the feather touch, and off over you go.
You think by now we know who does and who doesn't.
Well, it's very similar to a good friend of mine, Josh Rosero. He obviously being
He's brilliant at it.
we say vertically challenged. He loves the shoulder throwback when he's trying to get the quickie done. So it doesn't take much to make it look like he's been whacked, but I think teams have cordoned on that he tries to do it, so they actually whack him harder. So and the referees are well aware of it. So I think
If you're going to give a penalty away, you might as well get him.
you may as well make an impact on the shoulder. But Riz, no doubt, will be watching at home. G'day, Riz and Jess. Hope recovery's going well for Jess. She fortunately had an unfortunate incident during the Vawdon Cup and puts her out of action for a little while, but she's back on the mend. She's had the surgery, so hope you, the Roseros, shout out to Jess and Josh.
A good phase here.
Let's fall down.
Is that a penalty? I think it's I don't know what is. Yeah, it's a penalty. On the last touch.
50-50 there going in for the dump. The ball comes away if you get a bit of contact there.
Could have gone either way, but the ref's in a good position, so hopefully he's got the right one.
As Petey of the Sarah kind goes for the quickie with Clifford, and she steps back and hits a link, dopped over the top.
Oh, he's called it late. Oh, that's very unlucky.
Here's an interesting one for you, Paul. So when this has been called late on the back of she's been touched, but she taps it on. So could it not be the argument of she's touched it without the ball as well? Could be contact without the ball.
Could be. I think.
I always find that interesting.
I think sometimes I'll take the safe option of very close. I mean, it's hard, but to touch it at that particular moment is
As Young hits it away, Tandak.
Tell you what, the pace has gone down. Like they're using a lot of energy out there. Great. Oh, good ball.
Over the
good
top.
Ball, Claire.
That's
6 to go, yeah.
6 to go. It was Zali Austin there with the ball back on the inside, and they didn't need it. They didn't want the set of 6. 4 minutes 20 left on the clock.
Well, Courtney's on and Claire's on, so we'll be seeing something here.
They go forward. And
they got numbers here. They got numbers.
And they've got the space and the ball out, and she catches, dives,
Ball
and
down.
that's a try. Caitlin Hulse has done fantastic there. She did fantastically well to get down low and right out of the arms of Laura Petey.
And what I see there is, again, they're holding that line and they're letting people catch and pass. And really, the way defence is set these days, you shouldn't be allowed to catch and pass. Like, they should be forcing the long ball. They're not doing that at the man.
Well, they sent the shooter up on that play, and I think Claire Tandak used all of her experience with Courtney Young. They looked up, saw the shooter, and it was a slight pass of hands and a little bounce there for Dieball, but slight change of hands, and they just walked over in the end, and they pick it up with Dieball. Dieball steps off, and she looks and gives.
6 to go.
Courtney Young.
Oh, it's late pass, I think, before the 6 to go.
Forward. They got the penalty there for late pass.
I think it was late.
Bear Tandak will take the tap, and they'll go forward, and there's Young, gives the ball away, and into that box, and Young again now up over. She had to be offside, but the referees say go back and play the ball as they do, and they'll look to get the momentum here as they get up over halfway with Cummins, Chung, dummy half, and she dishes off to Flanagan. Flanagan over the top to Law.
Work.
Law will get forward. This is good. They've got the overlap again. Oh, she needed to get it down. She just thought about it too much. I think Flanagan picks it up, and Law, they've got
They've got
space
numbers.
again. Chung couldn't handle it.
Wow.
Oh, Chung, she had all the space in the world, and there's an opportunity gone begging to put the doggies in front.
3-1.
By 2. 2-1 with 2.5 on the clock.
And that was last touch. All I can see at the moment is just Manly rolling backwards and sideways. It's not good. I don't think halftime can come quick enough for them.
Well, as you said, you would have coached against Manly and Canterbury this year, and as you said, it seems to be a bit of a differing trend from, as we saw the rest of their teams, the Div 1 and the Div 2. They push up off the line. They push up off the line and they get in the faces, whereas this Manly side seemed to be rolling. And
Yeah.
it was a good. I'll give Sam Piper some credit. There was a very good call. There was a hand in there by Kate Phillips, and before the drop ball. And we got a minute 50, so a chance for Manly to level up as Carruthers goes for.
I think we've got to see Britt here, and I think I'll see it. Britt will have a go here, 4-on-3.
Brittany Clifford picks it up and gives it away, and Sarah can't hold it, but we've got a penalty.
I mean, Britt has already set up one try, and I think she has to get herself more involved.
Go again here, and there's
I'd be surprised if we don't see something for Britt here.
Sarah. She goes for the line, dummies, and slides under, and Cummins
Good touch, yeah.
makes the touch. And minute 14, a little bit of milking the clock here to try and, if they aren't successful, to try and ensure Canterbury don't get another opportunity. Petey gives it long to Clifford.
Oh,
Over the
beautiful
top.
ball,
This is
Britt.
good play. Semi Rogers for the line, and the girls, the Cliffords.
That tap on by Britt back on the inside to Taylor was brilliant. That set up the try.
The sisters combined with a bit of Clifford magic.
And this is
For
where
Manly second.
And this is where Manly is so good. I mean, they could be down by 3 tries, and with 45 seconds to go, it's 2-2, and they hold them out here, they will go in with that momentum that, in a way, they don't deserve. But that's where the championship qualities come out of this great team.
Well, the Dogs at the moment have thrown everything probably but the kitchen sink at them.
Oh.
But Flanagan will pick it up, and she'll go flat to Young, and they've got speed and space here. They go wide again, and Pulse can't get there this time, but they'll get another chance here. 23 on the clock, and the ball's picked up by Perrott. Gives it away to Young, and Young to Flanagan. Flanagan's full of running. She goes the late switch to Tandek, to Young. Long pass to Hulse. Can she get there? Sammy Rogers.
Great
She
touch.
proves why she's one of the best wingers in the game with a
Great
diving touch. With 5 seconds, they'll get the
This
play
will
the
be the
ball
last
in.
touch.
You'll hear the siren in the background. There it is. All eyes on Tandek. Gives it away. There's Perrott to Tandek again, and they give it away to Hulse, and the Dogs will surrender. And we're locked at 2-2. We'll be back. We'll have a short break. We'll rehydrate. You guys go and rehydrate at home, and we'll be back shortly for the second half. And we're back live through New South Wales Touch Facebook page and YouTube. And big shout out, big thanks to Bar TV and Jake, our man up there on the scaffolding doing the footage. He's got the sunscreen on, he's lathered up, and he's doing a great job. So big thanks to you, Jake.
Thank God he's up there, not me, mate. So,
yeah, well, I'd be hoping that you'd have a hat on, that's for sure. So.
Anyway, it's going to be an interesting second half. I'll tell you what, the Doggies had the majority of that game, that first half. They could have been easily up by 2 tries.
Yeah.
But that's where Manly are just unbelievable. They just know how to get that job done. And Canterbury's going to have to produce the same effort, and they are more than capable of winning. It's going to be hopefully it's going to be a great second half.
Yeah, definitely could be 1 or 2 more tries in it, but it's the beauty of the Vawdon Cup. 2 halves, you get a chance to regroup and a bit of change of tactic, and here they come, Manly, with a bit of depth in there running, and they go, and there's Clifford. And
great touch. Yeah.
Clifford for the dump, and Dieball was sweeping around, and they'll go again now, and Dieball with the ball, and Clifford's tight, but Davis picks it up. They go the quickie to Dieball. They come in tight, and Davis dives.
Oh, ball down.
There, but
ball down.
Shelley Davis gets there. Yeah. Logan Flanagan just a second off, and
Logan's not complaining. I think she knows that ball was down. And that's where you've got to be careful. I know, I've coached together. When you get Shelley and Hannah together, that move happens more often than not. You know, and you just got to be tight and force them to pass. It's funny how these games turn around.
Yeah.
It was only 2 minutes ago when you go before half time. Oh, that's forward.
Well, no doubt you've got the experience over there in the coaching box of Flanagan, Fleming and Forrester. And Young's quick, and Young's got there. Courtney Young.
No,
you mentioned again the Smith medalist, some serious speed on her there.
I mean, she is killing it.
You keep her out of the school zones with pace like that.
I mean, all 3 tries she's been involved in, and she is just on fire.
And the Dogs respond, and 3-3.
And this is what happened first half. Manly scored first, and the Dogs came straight back. So this game, it's going to be close. It's going to come down the wire, you'd think.
So they go now through Petey, and Dieball's got it. Chung's offside, but they go there for the phase. They got numbers.
Oh,
and Geros stands them up, gives it back to Dieball. And they're still dangerous here with Petey and Dieball there. And Chung tries for the touch, and the Dogs are dropping. It's smart from Manly.
Good work by Hannah there. She faked a dump twice to see him drop back there and got the penalty.
And go for the line through, and there's the out ball for Davis, and she goes again.
Ball down.
And she's got him again, Davis.
Again, Hannah and Shelley.
Just a simple little change of the direction there, a little out ball, and a good line from Davis. And you've got Manly getting back in front, 4-3.
I think Carly Banks has told me she wants me to get on the scaffolding. Mate, if you wanted it to collapse, I'll get up there. That's the only way.
We've got a nice little setup under the 10 here to the side. So
I'm just happy I'm on land. It's not staying on the land. Brick defends really well when she gets in tight there. Does that brilliantly.
As Tandek takes the metres and they go for Flanagan. Flanagan looks, steps, jigs. Tandek gets the dump, and they go back through. Tandek throws over the top, and that had to be forward, and they'll get the penalty, Manly, and they hold on. Very important after the try scored to really hold on to that set and get a stop. As
great yards.
The Seagulls.
Second touch.
Davis. She's really coming to her own here in the second half. She's been
lucky. That was sideways. Got away with that.
Very dominant early.
Good work.
Geros goes forward, and there's McDonald. McDonald now gets up to the 7, picked up by Carruthers. Carruthers looks, and Courtney Young.
You don't get around Courtney.
Proving that she does it all. She can score tries. She can stop them.
She's got speed to burn that girl.
And they'll tap off now and go forward, and there's Tandek. And there's the experienced head on the shoulders and taking it forward, and there's Perrott up near halfway. Tandek looks for somewhere to give it to, and there's Phillips.
Yeah, it's good defence. They're moving up now.
Enright Bullock, I think, sorry, not Phillips. So Cummins will take the ball forward.
Great work.
You've got Bissett at half, and she gives it out to Zali Austin. Zali Austin goes through, and there's a touch there.
Great touch.
Well, the way Austin kept going, you would have thought she missed, but...
It's good work by Steph there. Out of nothing, she nearly created a try.
And she asked her to come back. And
is it last touch? I think it's last touch.
On the 5, and Keely Silver picks it up, and 6th touch, says referee Piper. They go out wide and
good work.
take it up. Now the field, and they give it away. There's Carruthers, give the ball away to Jeros. And Jeros up to the 10.
Yeah, Bella's going great, Bella Jeros.
Picks it
She's
up.
doing her job for the team.
Petey.
Great work, Laura.
Petey beats Hulse and makes an extra 15 metres, and there's Clifford. And picked up by Petey, and they go short. No, the Petey sisters combined, but they've saved that there.
Keely Silver, good touch there.
So we go, the Dogs now looking to move
The daughter
forward.
of the great Rocket Silver.
Oh, Cummins has thrown an intercept.
Just to let you know, Rod Silver, the Rocket Man, plays for the Mighty Magpies, over 50s. Had a year with him, loved the man.
And they're going for the line over that far side, Zara Nicholas, but
this is an important 6 here.
no doubt Rocket will be here today, probably up in the grandstand somewhere, enjoying a cold one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Coke Zero, of course.
Yeah, the Rocket Man, yeah.
And Manly here looking to extend their lead by 2. They're dummying. They're going in. That's die ball, gets the ball off Davis. And they go
what a
long.
ball.
Sammy Rogers.
Forward pass. Jeez.
Warm conditions here, and
Hannah will not whinge. Hannah will not complain. Just an absolute legend.
we go forward now, and Cummins.
Good work by Zara there.
Stephanie Cummins will breathe a sigh of relief there with that. The intercept on the 3rd touch, and that ball was forward from dummy half. But
Zara Nichols again. And look at that. This is 5th come in, and it's not even on the halfway.
It's a great defensive set. Do you think,
Great
based off the first 6.5 minutes we've seen, do you think the tactic was first half will roll, second half we're going to push up?
I don't know.
They've been a lot more aggressive, Manly, in defence, and as you just mentioned, then they're lucky to get up halfway. So it'd be interesting to see what happens in the next few minutes and see the trend that we get from the Sea Eagles in defence.
Good work, Lucy. Yeah, I don't know if it was attacking or not, but it's a different Manly team.
Go forward, Clifford picks it up.
Long ball or 6 to go?
Long and fall down. I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think she's going for the pass. I think you've got an element of being able to protect yourself, and if you can't get the ball away, and so be it. But Canterbury get away with that one, and Young will get it near halfway, and Emerson Beck looking for some work, but they go away to Perrott, and Perrott plays it with Tandek, and Perrott now gets forward, and we're 4th touch, and Tandek picks it up, she steps. She's looking for Emerson Beck to go under, and she does. There's the middle, and close to the line, but can they run the hole? Andy Law couldn't hold on to it.
Sammy Rogers there.
And they do hold on, the Manly Sea Eagles, and very warm conditions, as we mentioned here, but the sun will start to...
Yeah, nice work, Britt, against our ball.
The sun will start to set.
Is, a lot of replacements going on and off. Could be a penalty, no.
Happening, one of the most interesting... You always know at the start of a tournament, Paul,
totally.
in particular, the State Cup will see it, no doubt.
I got numbers here.
Play.
What
Great
a ball
over the top.
What a ball. Laura Petey.
Laura Petey over the top.
And that's what you get. What Canterbury done wrong there is on that 4th and 5th when they latched on, they rolled back. And just with a nice colours run around play there, and Laura created the 3-on-2. Great work. And it came from a great drive on that 5th from Taylor Clifford.
That's all it was. A brilliant play. The little colours. It's taking it back to the 80s and 90s, even a bit earlier, Paul.
Yeah, we
back in your day.
Yeah. It's good to come. Everything will come back around. Don't worry about that, Nate.
I'll come. I look forward
even my hair. Well, they got numbers here? No.
They're going to go down. She goes down there. Ball picked up, and so loose pass, but Flanagan goes over the top, and Enright Bullock can't hold on to it, but we're back for a penalty.
Yeah, good advantage play by Emma there.
5-3.
Emma, this young ref, I think from Eastern Suburbs, great ref. Really impressed with her. She helped us a lot in the Origin campaign. Dive low.
Tandek.
Another penalty.
Gets away with that one. That's fair to say she gets away with that one.
Well, that's 2 penalties. I think if they give another one, is it where they get replaced?
Yeah, there's a free sub. So for all of you, we spoke earlier about the hands across the arms across the chest in the X motion being the force sub, but if there's 3 penalties on the line from the defending team, as Young gets the ball back to Tandek, she goes along the front again. Numbers there.
Great touch,
Zara Nicholas has been outstanding in defence.
Well, she always goes unnoticed. The work that she does on and off the ball, I mean, does not get the credit she deserves as a player. But her teammates respect her and know the value of her game.
So back to that, if there's another penalty here that the Manly players, one will need to freeze in the set on the 7-metre line in defence.
Inside, down.
Steps back to space.
Great
goes the face. Long ball out. She grabs the ball and there's no one there in the defence.
What a great read by the winger there.
Maddie McGrath. I think it is.
That is.
Might be Jess Nagy, actually.
I don't know. That is a great read. I mean, that was 3-on-1 with that second phase dump.
Die ball there. Going and showing some good energy, but just couldn't.
There's no numbers
the ball
on.
Down.
The chance here for the Doggies, they're just coming on late.
There's 6 on, and Cummins will bring it wide. And
I can see a try here. I expect a try here.
Here comes Andy Law to dish back and gives it away to Bissett. And Bissett to Cummins. And Cummins now is dancing and looking to pass and gives it away to Law. And
they're moving him well, but they've got to go forward. They've got to go forward.
Cindy playing. They'll go the sweeper with Law. And ball's picked up.
Oh, no.
Becker's gone the wrong way.
First touch.
Doesn't pick it up cleanly, Steph. And 5-3, under 10 to go. This is the championship minutes of the game, and the Dogs are going to need something big. There's Beck getting up in the face, and they take it wide, and that's Carruthers now. Goes out to Rogers. And
it's good defence. Manly going sideways. They need somebody to go forward. Good work, Sarah.
Now getting it forward, and as you said, and here comes Durdovic, and there's Sarah now picking it up. And Cummins, I think, was offside, but no. Kai Maruda, the referee in charge, says ball down. So they'll go over through Beck to the sub box, and there's Bissett. And there's Bear Tandek, the experience. That was forward, but they go forward again. And
here we go.
Young and Tandek. She's got to go for Young, and
this will be their combination if they can get a try here. She's got a short side. She's in goal.
This will be interesting. Oh, Kelly Silver, and they've bombed a couple in the last couple of minutes here. Jeez, Paul, this could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, I would have liked Keely to just stay longer because Courtney beat her middle there. Could have got in goal and been a better result for him.
And there's Silver making the touch on Clifford. And go
over
that's
the
silly.
Yeah, that's silly.
They've put the hand up in the air, but there's not much you can do.
That's a tight pass. I want to get off.
As the Dogs, they'll regroup here, and Phillips.
There's Brownie giving some instructions to his tired players.
Perrott, and the warm weather is definitely taking out, as we mentioned before in commentary. The heat is, I don't think people have been training in weather like this. It's very, very warm conditions. The sun's starting to set. The referee says ball down from the play the ball.
It's a shame. Canterbury had a couple of chances and they're just making the mistakes with Manly, which, yeah, they need to score. They need to score next.
The Eagles.
And Manly hasn't been up past this 10-metre line in a long time. A great settle.
It will be too, with Dieball taking it up over halfway. And there's Laura now dummying and passing. And there's Davis.
That's the experience there.
Petey picks it up now, goes short.
Oh.
I think the colours was on there, maybe over the shoulder. But the Dogs are just holding on there. But as you said, they haven't been up over halfway in a little bit. And the bodies are starting to feel it.
If Zara held that ball with a dump or a colours, it could have been on again. That was great work.
You see lots of the players with hands on their hips. And
good work. Lucy again. Lucy McDonald, mate, she's worked her backside off. Been great.
Big game, and there's Perrott up that far touchline to Flanagan, and the roll for Canterbury now.
Courtney's
Cummings
goes
down, gives it away. Young's on the field. It's last. Young picks it up, and she's going to stand up, Petey.
Oh, great work.
Good defence by Hannah Dieball, coming in, just covering.
Hannah knew what she had to do there. Oh, she dropped the ball. Here we go.
There's McDonald, the old commentator's curse. You give her a rap, and that's the sort of thing that happens. So,
her dad's not going to be happy with me.
And as you said, it always seems to happen that way. As Canterbury now
bringing... Good sub in there by Pete Forrester. Claire's come back on. The Claire and Courtney show. Here we go, dive low.
The old and young bull. Isn't it? It's just Courtney, just many years of experience. That's what Canterbury are doing well. They just...
I'm just waiting for Claire. She's been faking to dive low, and she'll eventually get that dive low, and she'll get Manly off guard and get a try. Still waiting for it.
The Boy, up ball to Flanagan, and Petey's up to the task, and that's last. And they're going to need another option, I think, here, Canterbury, because everything they're throwing at him in the second half just hasn't worked. We'll level at half time.
We can see how pumped they are on the sideline. They're really pushing each other.
Go up through the middle, and maybe an arrow set, Paul, and Petey takes it away, and there's Nicholas with the hammy heavily strapped, and Rogers pops under. There's Jaros now.
Great settle, Bella.
The Dogs starting to roll. They're starting to get tired. Can Manly put the nail in the coffin with 5 to go? Clifford picks it up and she throws long. It's dished over the top. Jaros goes to Rogers. Keely Silva makes the touch.
I don't think Manly's attacked the line in the last 6 or 7 minutes. But the Dogs just haven't taken advantage and got a try.
There's Tendek runs at the offside player, and there's Chung going down, and they give the ball away, and there's Bissett. And Austin gets the dummy half, and she looks alive, and there's Tendek gives it away. They go forward. Rogers is miles offside there and called so, and she's off a wing though. That's what it means. Cummins goes down, and there's Law. Law looking short. They go the play, and
I think she was looking for phase there. I think she wanted a dump.
Yeah, I think she wanted that, but I think Cummins wanted the colours. So with a bit of miscommunication there with under 5 on the clock. And
all it'll take is one try. If the Doggies get that next try, you watch them lift. And Manly know that.
5-3 here, and good push from there off the line from Perrott.
Oh, great work, Taylor.
Good hand from Hulse.
And this is the furthest they've been.
Djurdovic, and for a long time, but Davis now with Petey. She dummies under, gives away. They're going to go the Lucy play, or the Cindy play, Lucy.
Good touch.
All these names are starting to roll into one now, and Nicholas is caught with the ball, and it's a poor pass there from...
Yeah, it's last touch, I don't think. Manly will be thinking we just got a good 2 or 3 more, hold them out for sets of 6, and then the game is nearly over. Oh, that was close to forward.
Go forward here now up to the 10. 3.5 on the clock. Time is ticking, as we said before. It always seems to go faster when you're behind. And
no.
Anderson Beck couldn't handle it.
No.
And the Dogs, they need their faithful. There's some biting of the fingernails. There's some concerned looks here on the Dog supporters who are not far from us.
Steve Roberts is leading the chance. Where is he? Steve and Stewie. 2 great Bulldoggy players.
And Manly now looking for the nail in the coffin. One more will be too many, you would think.
Shelley and Hannah, what are they going to do?
Dieball looking for Petey here. Dieball goes down. Davis gives it to her. The dive there. There's Petey. Gives it back. Let's play on. A good call by referee Maruda. And Dieball dances, and the Dogs
great work how she held
look to press and get outside, and that's what Tendek does. Tendek's cooked there on the inside there. She's offside.
Oh, very lucky. I agree
way
with you.
She made it onside, but referee Maruda plays on. Big moment in this game, is it? Let's see. They get forward, and there's Bissett up over the 10.
They need a penalty.
The Dogs need to find something here. This is where the tanks are low.
Ooh, she wanted the penalty. Courtney tried to get it. Courtney's gone off.
The gas is on empty here.
4th, 2 more touches.
Where can they find something here? There's Chung with the ball. Bissett. Chung now goes forward, picks it up. Chung gives it away to Flanagan. Flanagan no way through, and Clifford. Clifford puts a halt. And then we're at 2 minutes 10 on the clock.
There's our favourite New South Wales touch.
Your favourite New South Wales touch
yeah,
staff
Kylie's
member?
my favourite. Yeah, she's my favourite. Dean's my second favourite. Is Dean going to listen to this? I think I might get sacked after this.
Depends if he's up in the clubhouse at the moment. He might be staying out of the sun because it's a good place to be. It's on the live stream in the clubhouse. And there's McDonald. Goes down for Carruthers. They give the ball away to Jaros. Jaros back. They got space, Rogers. Phillips was fighting away through there. Minute 35. They're going to need something here, the Dogs. 5-3 the score.
Well, they need to score this set of 6.
They're going to need a little bit more urgency from that. Luke Eckendorf moves quicker.
Look at him move up. That's good work.
And Beck off the ground, gives it away to Law. Law to Flanagan. The touch made. And there on that far side is Enright Bullock. And there's Flanagan now gets near halfway. And she gets up over halfway. And there's an error at dummy half. And still a minute on the clock. There's still time, but they're going to need something quickly, the Dogs.
We've got Courtney and
as they go forward through the Vice-Captain Silver, they're going to need something in the early touches.
Good defence.
There's Perrott. They go the sweet play with Young. Young gives it back now. And the Bulls are way too young, and they've got space. They've got to score here, don't they? And that's a great finish. Zali Austin finishes. 43 seconds on the clock. Manly will be in no hurry. There's no question of that. 5-4. Manly all looking for the subs. Here they come. They're coming on the field. The Dogs supporters yelling.
Hurry up.
If the shoe was on the other foot, I could no doubt it would be exactly the same. But
I would have took longer.
but they've got 17 seconds, and the Dogs need to press.
They've got to recycle the ball. That's what they should be doing.
They could hold on to it here, the old killing the time tactic, but they're not. They're going to go for the line. The switch in for Petey. Petey's got it there. She starts to dipsy doodle, and they've got the ball again. Could we see an intercept here? The 2 seconds on the clock. There's the siren. Manly have done it.
No, that was a great game.
They've been a dominant side for a number of years in the women's game, and Christian Brown and Sam Brisby do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was that minute before half-time and the minute after half-time that really, really hurt the Doggies. Other than that, it could have gone either way.
And Manly winning the Women's Div 2, the Women's Div 1 and the Women's Premier League. It's been a day out for the Sea Eagles, so we'll take a short break and we'll be back in a few moments for the Men's Premier League to take place between the Penrith Panthers and the Central Coast Dolphins.